national spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party, Dr. Piyush Joshi, spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party, Tehseen Poonawalla, Harish Mohammad Ibrahim, Professor Monojit Mondol, Dr. Anand Ranganathan completes this panel. Tehseen, first question to you. Rahul Gandhi's vote Chori narrative has flopped once again. Can we, at the very least, expect an apology, or is that too much?
For what? Apology for what? Why should the Honorable Leader of Opposition apologize? For what? He should be felicitated for actually speaking the truth. And the Supreme Court today has vindicated what everyone said. Look, hear me out and allow me to present my case. I
don't know, 1 minute. Before you start, Tehseen, are we talking about the same Supreme Court? Because, you know, the one that I am talking about has said everything that, flies in the face of what Rahul Gandhi has been saying.
No. What the opposition was speaking about was never the legitimacy to conduct an SIR. What they spoke about was the timing of the SIR.
Wow.
Which in any case was eroded the minute the SIR went on with Bengal and Bihar at the time of elections, which I think the Supreme Court should have stopped. And I honestly believe the Supreme Court should have stopped it there and the Election Commission was wrong. Where I disagree with the Supreme Court even now, with absolute respect to the Supreme Court, is not allowing people in Bengal to vote and saying, even if you don't vote in this election, next time you'll be allowed to vote. That, I think the Supreme Court has taken away the rights. But I'll tell you where the opposition is right on the SIR. You see, today one thing has been proved, and I'll take just 45 seconds more, that the Home Ministry is the most incompetent ministry in the history of India. So it took the Election Commission to detect people who are not voters of India. The Home Minister for 12 years had completely failed, and he relied on the Election Commission. His ministry has failed. Today it's been proved, and that's what the opposition leaders say.
Now, this is going to be the new script for Rahul Gandhi, the Honorable Leader of Opposition, then please tell him to say this, because the vote Chori narrative is not working. You want Rahul Gandhi to be felicitated? Sanju Verma, do you have flowers ready for Rahul Gandhi?
You know, Pranesh, I made a small placard. Vote Chori. This vote Chori, आज सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने वोट चोरी एलिगेशंस की धज्जियां उड़ा दी. सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने आज वोट चोरी एलिगेशंस को तहस नहस कर दिया. And I'm so glad that Supreme Court has called out the bluff of Rahul Gandhi, the bluff of Mamata Banerjee, the bluff of MK Stalin, the bluff of fake psephologists like Yogendra Yadav, who was a litigant but refused to go to the Supreme Court. And what does he do? He cries on social media later saying, I was neither hopeful, nor anxious, nor curious, because I knew what the Supreme Court would say. I say this is dehumanizing our institutions, including the apex court, the Supreme Court, no less. I don't think the Supreme Court needs endorsement or integrity certificates from fake and failed psephologists like Yogendra Yadav. But my limited point is this, Pranesh. Keep the rhetoric aside. The Supreme Court said a couple of things. First, it said the Election Commission of India is completely well within its rights under Article 324, 325 and 326 of the Indian Constitution to conduct SIR exercise. The second thing that the Supreme Court said was that the SIR exercise fits the test of proportionality. And the third thing that the Supreme Court said was that the Election Commission cannot delete citizens, but it can certainly delete voters based on the powers bestowed on it by the Constitution, wide Section 16 of the Representation of Peoples Act 1950-51 and Section 21, 23, 24 of the Registration of Electoral Rules 1960. तो आज सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने जो ये फेक लटियन दरबारी खान मार्केट गैंग है उसकी धज्जियां उड़ा दी. But I want to end by saying one thing, that 27 lakh voters who could not vote in West Bengal elections, सारा दरबारी इकोसिस्टम कह रहा है, oh, these were legal citizens. Supreme Court said if they are legal, let them approach an appellate tribunal. मुझे बताइए, ये 27 लाख लोग जो वोट नहीं कर पाए बंगाल चुनाव में, How many of them have approached appellate tribunals? You don't want to approach appellate tribunals, but you want to question the highest judicial
Okay.
body of the country. Kyun bhai? And this is also a great endorsement. Last point. This is a great endorsement for one man who was vilified, who was maligned, who was demonized. That man is Gyanesh Kumar. I'm so happy the Supreme Court indirectly has endorsed Gyanesh Kumar and the stupendous job that he did in conducting elections to Assam, Bengal, Puducherry,
Okay.
Tamil Nadu. What
Tehseen,
have
Dr.
you?
Ranganathan, I'll come to you. I think Tehseen is saying something. Let me just take in.
I won't take more than a line. The point is 27 lakh people who have been not given their right to vote. The Supreme Court said, don't vote this time, we'll allow you to vote next time. 6,000 have gone to the tribunal. So far.
Tehseen, you're not
Hearing,
answering my
please.
question.
You must
Rahul
allow
Gandhi
this. Let us-
has been saying vote chori, vote chori, vote chori.
It is vote chori. I'm just explaining. I'll take precisely 30 seconds. Out of these 27 lakhs, 6,000 hearings have been done, not because of the fault of the citizens, because of the fault of the tribunal. And 97% have been reinstated. That is vote chori. Gyaneshwar Kumarji's election commission took away their right to vote and
Okay.
Supreme Court did not protect it. I stand by it. If it's